So if you're an e-commerce business out there, I have Faisal, a specialist in e-commerce conversions, and we're going to show you the 10 conversion levers that Faisal has done for many of your clients today. So Faisal, can you do a quick intro of yourself before we get to the board?
So my name is Faisal. I'm the founder of WebMedic, and we help e-commerce businesses increase their online sales without more advertising. And today I'm going to show you how that looks like on your store directly.
All right, let's get to the magic.
So you have a potential customer and you have an advertisement trying to get them to buy your product. Now there are two ways businesses do this. You see in red, this is the very slow, not clear way, where they click on an ad and they end up having to go back to Instagram. Then you have the blue way, right? Direct straight line to your product that has all the correct things that make sure they buy your product. You start with having the right expectations because you have an ad, a way to attract the customer to your website, and it needs to be directly related. If you talk about a Hari Raya campaign here in the ads, but on the homepage that they click on, it's not the correct messaging, they will be confused. And they'll wonder, hey, where's the Hari Raya campaign? And they will go around the website and they're going to lose your attention and leave.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So when you run an ad, in your experience, you run an ad for a product, do you normally suggest e-commerce sellers direct traffic to the homepage or to a product itself?
A landing page that is answering the campaign details, but then it's talking about a specific problem. It's talking about a specific audience, right? If you sell skincare products, you could talk about skincare for different age groups or different problems, dry skin, acne skin, and that will be the landing page for this campaign.
So for every campaign, Hari Raya, Christmas, whatever, always have a landing page. Yeah, so we have to take the extra work to build a landing page.
Maybe the Christmas campaign, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you have two different audiences. Maybe you have the audience that's working and the audience that's still in school. They're buying the same product and the same Christmas campaign, but they have different users for the product. They have different problems with the product. So you have two different landing pages.
Yeah, so landing pages for different campaigns, got it.
So next, you want to have the visual benefits, right? You have a product. It needs to be explained. Most people will have a very long page talking about it. I have to scroll down and read so much text and wow, it's a lot of work. Or you could have in the gallery of the product page, a visual benefits in the slider. You zoom in on the products, right, and you show it's high quality. You talk about the benefits in icons. You don't have to scroll down. You could just understand, oh yeah, this is made out of high quality from Germany. This has this benefit, that benefit. Okay, I get it now. I don't have to think too much. That's visual benefits. Very important. Actually, we've seen a 50% increase in conversion rate just from changing the visual benefits on a product page. That's crazy.
Is it because people are visual, most of them?
Yes.
Not so much word base.
Correct. Yeah, and because they come from visual, TikTok, they come from Instagram. And here, if you look at a heat map of a website, which shows where they click on, you'll see confirm every product page. They click a lot on the pictures. Next. They just want to see more pictures. Very important. So then I have objections. I have objections. I want to know if I buy today, when do I get it? I want to know, do you have this color, that color? Is this good for my skin or not? I have objections and I don't want to go to your FAQ page, talk to your customer service, look online for answers. Just tell me clearly, if I buy today, I'm going to get it in this specific date, 2nd to 3rd of August, for example. So the guarantee is what I like to do, and we've seen good results with this, is the add to cart button, right? You can see it here. You have an add to cart. I would add a small line here of messaging that has a very high value guarantee or risk reversal. What's the number one thing people who buy your product will want from you to make sure they buy? It could be a 30 days money back guarantee. So on the same button, I would add a small line here that I can still read that says 30 days money back guarantee. So that's one of the ways to increase trust. Other ways is you have under the button again, different icons that has trust, such as we've been in business for 10 years. We have 1,000 happy customers. Wow, great. We have how many 5-star reviews? Things that will help me understand I could trust your business.
All right, this is pretty clear.
Clear, nice. Now reviews. we know it's not perfect. We know your product is not perfect. And if you try to show us you have 5 star out of 5 by 1,000 reviews, it smells fishy, lah. I know, right? So show us, tell us, like, this product, okay, sure, it has 4.7 whatever star review is. And this is why people don't like it. That's why people like it, right?
Yeah.
People don't like certain things about it. Okay, fine, it's not perfect. But maybe I don't care about these things anyway. I like this. But now I see you're honest. I see you're genuine. And I'm more likely to buy from you that way.
Pretty understandable as well.
Yeah, so some research was found that when you have the star reviews, let's say it's 5 stars here, if I put them all like that, full,
Yeah.
they will buy less than if the last one is a bit less. Such small details, right?
Yeah.
Instead of showing the last as full, just show a little bit taken out of it. And research show that people buy more actually.
This is near the same as, pricing. We have like, instead of putting 100 ringgit, you put 97. So it feels like some sort of calculation has gone into that final number, right, to get there, right? So like if it's 5, feels a bit fishy, not real. But if it's like that, then it must be real, right? Because some sort of calculations have been gone into place to get that there.
I'm gonna compare your product to competition, right? Depends on your price point, of course. But let's say it's a product that I'm gonna compare to others. You don't want me to go to Google and check for comparisons and do that. Just do it for me. Just do it for me. Show me on your product page. This is how we compare to competition. Brand X, brand Y, that's what they do, that's what we do. And we are good for you because of these benefits. If you care about these benefits, this is the best product for you. Because like you're in business to sell your product, and I'm sure you have a good quality product. You're not selling something that's low quality nobody wants. So what's the part that you want to show? You show that and you compare to others that don't have it.
Do you have any insights about if you compare other brands? Do you put the brand there or do you put like an X, Y? Yeah, you disclose it or...
No, I think better not, yeah. We just show brand X, brand Y.
Right.
Maybe in software, okay, so you show the other software because you have to talk about the other software that is in the market. But if you're talking about, I think, retail products, I think you don't want to do that, yeah. Most importantly, when you do all these things, you want to be testing different variations, right? Because nobody knows what the messaging, what's the objection, what are the things that people will respond more to. And one of the most important things you want to test, right, is the first message that people arrive on your website from.
Okay.
So let's say that's the landing page for the campaign. What's the message you're leading with? Is it trying to sell a value or trying to scare off a problem? So of course, there are some best practices. For example, they tell you in sales, the more further I am from the sale, like I'm still didn't buy from you yet, I'm still far away to buy from you.
Yeah.
You talk about benefits. You talk about you could get a much cleaner skin in 30 days, benefits. But then when I'm trying to buy at the buying stage, at the cart stage or the checkout, I use FOMO then. I scare you to buy. I will say, if you don't act now, every day you don't act, your skin is going to get worse. Wow. Okay. So you got me at the benefit, but when I'm going to buy at the add to cart, you put the other side. You scare me to make the next move. Yeah.
You tell your customers or prospects what they're missing out if they do not take the offer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you say variant. So what sort of variant should we test?
So you're testing different messaging, different visuals.
Okay.
Here's, for example, especially here, for example, you're testing different visuals. What is the first picture I can see on the product? That's very important, especially if you're selling on marketplaces and things like that.
Right.
But also on your website, on the category page, there are many products. What you use here is going to decide if I click or not. Yeah.
When it comes to landing pages, the headline is normally the biggest lever for conversions. Like that's the 80% because that's what people look at, right? For e-commerce, what is the biggest 80%?
Headline. The headline itself, yeah. This message here, if it's not talking to me and convincing me to buy, you lost me, They assume I understand your product. I was buying a backpack recently.
Yeah.
And this company has 3 categories of backpacks, 3 different categories.
Okay.
And one is more expensive than the other. And I'm trying to find out what makes it more expensive. Like, why is it better?
Yeah.
But it doesn't explain. I have to spend so much time looking for it, But just tell me, this is why it is premium. We use premium leather. You have all this. Make it clear why it's better. Yeah.
All right. So if you find this interesting, we also have Faisal has created this personalized checklist for you if you're an e-commerce seller and owner, right? You want to go through this list and see exactly what you can optimize today itself or the end of the week to see incremental gains on your revenue straight away.